Oh my word. What a bizarre week for Bitcoin, really. So, we have an active parabola, right? But the problem with parabolas is it's super difficult to actually define where they break. Like, if we have a parabola from here to here, now let's really zoom in on this. Okay. Well, we can define it like this, where this was the top, and then this here was the break, right? This was a bearish break, actually. It was a very bearish break. And it resulted in a short compressionary period as defined by the 4-hour chart, and then upward trend resumed. So that kind of causes a problem, right? Because now, well, what do we do? Oh, just kidding. This is the parabola. This here is the parabola. We were wrong the first time, right? So trying to subjectively define it, it's not fun. You're gonna have a bad time. So what if we used math to define a parabola? How would that work? Longest overexpanded period on the daily chart, it's 120. So, I'm sorry, 125 is the actual period. So, we're just going to define that as 125. Oh my goodness. Would you look at that? That accurately defines the parabola. Right? Why that value? Well, because it's the longest period on the 3D wave PM with a distributional width reading above the 0.9 value. So, what does that mean? It means, as long as you're above this line, Bitcoin's in an active state of trend. Okay? So, if we're trending on the daily, and you have all your CCI periods weighted to the same side, every time you see a 14-period CCI roll-up, that's a long position. You could also do the same on the 4-hour chart. Right? If you have a defined parabola, all you have to do is properly identify the swing lows to get trend reentry. Under the condition that trend is still defined. Right? Because we can also still define trend down here as well, where we had a longest overexpanded period of 225 down here as well. So let's pop that value in. 225. Beautiful. So, as long as price was above the 225 pivot, when it entered, price reverted exactly to the 225 moving average, like clockwork. So, where are we on the 1-hour chart? All right, we have these really well-respected and defined pivots on the 4-hour and daily. So, let's take a peek at the 1-hour chart. What do we have here? Longest overexpanded period is currently 250. So let's set up the band so that it matches the 250. Or better yet, we're just going to load ACAP. Because it's essentially the same thing. If you have clean mass readings, it'll work just great. Okay. Beautiful. Can't believe I still haven't saved this chart template correctly. I need indicator titles, please. Thank you. Just give this a second to load. Or several seconds, you know. Oh my god. These indicators are so large. Beautiful. So, if we re-enter the blue band, which we've done at this candle, it means price will trend down to this mean, no pun intended. If we have a CCI roll down, like we saw here, or if we tag, which is our best entry, the 3.2 standard deviation of the 1/10th period. So, currently, my short entry is sitting at, it actually works out really cleanly, right? Because where's everybody's stop loss right now? This is the resistance. Ooh, everybody's stop loss is going to be right here. So it's kind of cool that our ideal short entry is in the exact place where people are going to be stopping out and market entering longs. So, I actually have short orders set up right here. And then stop orders set a little bit higher. So, I'm counting on a volatility pop like this. And then hopefully rejection. Of course, we're betting against macro level trend. So, use tight stops. Use good risk management. If you're going to take this trade, be safe. It's a good chart. You know, we saw the mean reversion pivots really well respected on the 4-hour and daily this last month. I'd like to see the same thing happen on the 1-hour chart. The profit ratio is fantastic. You know, we've got 1.5% downside and currently a 10% upside, right? You know, if you don't need even a 50% hit chance for that to even be profitable, you need like a 20% hit chance at best. So when you have profit ratios these high, it's okay if every trade doesn't hit. However, it is a fantastic profit ratio, and I am sitting in this trade. Well, not yet. Waiting for it to fill, at least. So, conditions active. Waiting for the CCI roll down or 3.2 standard deviation tag. Simple as that. That's it. That's all I have to say about Bitcoin. I didn't set up the YouTube comments. Oh my word. What a bizarre week for Bitcoin, really. Hey, you. Okay. Let's see how we're doing. What comments are there for me? Absolutely none. That's fine. I have a doctor's appointment to get to. I'm getting new glasses.